play some tarot. I'm going to be doing July 2026. Come on in, you know the drill. Flip and flop, do the things, right? Do the things. Yeah, we're going to get down. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to live on the edge, you know. I always like living on the edge. No, what it is if you are sensitive to sound or you have earphones in or anything, you might want to turn it down for a moment. I have two sets of dice here that I'm going to use, and it's going to get a little loud. But what it is we're going to get a message for somebody out there. And if you have a Leo, if you have Leo in your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere for you. Okay? Just know that. Show me a message for Leo. I already called in everybody's spirit team, so just know that they're here. Someone from your past, Leo. Find wealth at a party. You know, that's funny. There's so much that can come out, and I get that a lot. Often. Someone from your past found wealth at a party often. What kind of wealth are we talking about here? Okay? Maybe it's not monetary. Maybe they're spiritually wealthy. Maybe they're, just a happy, you can, figure that out. Maybe it's just not a message for you. But now we're going to find out what zodiac signs you may be dealing with for the next couple weeks. We have you showing up in the house. Maybe you're dealing with another Leo, or maybe this is you, and Scorpio. You Leos are dealing with a Scorpio. All right. You know the drill. Flip and flop. All right, universe. What do we got for Leo? Let's play some tarot, eh? Let's play. Want to play? Want to go outside and play today? Sorry. I'm sorry. Sage advice. Good, healthy, holistic advice. Something about that. Did you just happen to give somebody some advice? Or maybe they, you, or something about it. Maybe you're thinking about it. Show me. All right, that one wants to come out. Haters gonna hate. You know it. They will too. It's their decision. Let them stay there. Who cares? I don't know. Everybody has haters. Technically. Pretty much. Maybe not haters, but, for the most part. Yeah. All right, when I get bunches like that, I take the one on the bottom. Threatening. Really? Who's threatening who and why? That's crowning you for a couple weeks. Signs. Threatening signs. Red flags, maybe. I don't know what that's all about yet. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Good advice. Haters are going to hate. Threatening and signs. Two more, please. Public eye. Somebody could be in the public eye or speak in public. I'm not sure. That's your hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. So, I feel like somebody doesn't like speaking in public. Okay. I don't care. We're all the people, man. We're all people. I don't know if I could get up on stage in front of 1,000 people. No. But this way, absolutely. I kind of get it. One more, please. At least. Well, one more for this column. Show me. Somebody needs to take their medicine. Open up, take your medicine. Somebody needs to. Haters gonna hate, threatening, signs, public eye. Oh, give me some more, please. We're gonna change it up. I'm gonna take a bunch of these today instead of just a few. Yeah, I feel like there could be a threatening situation out there for somebody, not just verbally threatening someone. You know, woo, card down. Did you see that? Don't trust. And then I have sage advice right over it. Somebody doesn't trust your advice. Maybe you don't trust their advice. You don't like what they're telling you, or maybe their opinion. I don't know. Solving your own case or story. Yeah. Haters gonna hate. Fuck them. You know? I have a hard time saying haters gonna hate without saying fuck them right after that. Hi, everybody. Yeah, solving your own story. Haters gonna hate. Somebody's figuring something out. Somebody's figuring out. I feel like the advice is don't trust. Maybe even for somebody out there. Don't trust. Haters are gonna hate. Show me. What else? I'm being very particular. Usually they fly all over the place. I know, my channel, it's so not AI. I mean, anything can happen here. I've had fire alarms go off during lives. I've had my cards literally go everywhere. I've knocked over my water and got it, all over my cards and had to stop because I had to clean it. Oh boy, I've had a little, Oh yeah, a couple more here. I'm not sure. They're just being very particular. Boys. Something about boys. Public eye. Young, right? Boys. I'm thinking teens or younger. Not sure how that's going to be. Take your medicine. Whoops. Gypsy. Somebody move around a lot. I used to when I was young. I must have lived in 500 different places. It was crazy. Okay. That's where we're starting. Maybe don't trust the advice, or they're not going to trust your sage advice. I'm not sure how that's going to work for you, but I feel like you should know and decipher, right? So, yeah, something's threatening here. I don't know. Shattered, broken, nightmares, or failures. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying. They're not trusting. You're trying to give them sage advice. They're the ones that are unsure, maybe. Legal, lawyers, court, and paperwork. Haters gonna hate. Solving your own story. Yeah. This could be literal court for a lot of you, obviously, but I'm feeling like it could even be like just legalities in general of a group. You know what I mean? Like whoever that group, like family, friends, whatever. Like a sit down. Okay, that's what I'm feeling, a sit down. Thank you, Spirit. All right, something needs to be worked out. maybe you found a new lawyer. Chaos crowning you. Thrills, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, the upheaval, the disaster or downfall, threatening. Yeah, it's like a tower right here. It's crowning you for a couple weeks. You're going to see the signs. I don't know if this is your tower. I guess you'll know. No, we'll figure it out. Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Somebody a gambler? I feel like somebody gambles a little too much. But anyway, it's about continuous cycles and, being the wild child. Wild child, always be the wild child. But, but at the same time, I feel like these bad decisions need to be addressed. We'll say that. Sorry, the kids are outside. It's a beautiful day, so I'm trying to look at things as white noise outside of my voice here. Anywho, isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Take your medicine, gypsy, something about maybe somebody has Romanian or Slovakian kind of background. Not everybody, obviously, but I felt it. Rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. Take your medicine. Haters gonna hate. Somebody's doing something to themselves. Whatever that is. And they feel left out or rejected. All right. Today's a good day. This was an extra card. Today's a good day. In the now and good vibes. Stay in the moment. Take your medicine. Today's a good day to start it. Whatever that is. Right? We're not quite into Leo birthday season yet. We're just coming into Cancer, but Leo is after, right? You're coming soon. All right, what else? Haters are gonna hate. Ain't that the truth? In this world, there's a lot of them. So fuck them. Bad timing. Too little, too late. Not ready. Wait, taken. Not wait. Let me start that over. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking today. Too little, too late. Taken, not ready to love again. Yeah. Sage advice, don't trust shattered, broken nightmares. Before it's too late, they're having a hard time trusting. I don't know what they're having a hard time trusting about, but I feel like yeah, they're just having a hard time trusting, whatever that is too. I need a few more. Empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. Legal is right next to this, solving your own case or story. Lawyer's court paperwork. Yeah, whatever situation, this threatening situation is, I'm not sure, like, what's the threat here? The downfall with the tower? Is that the threat? Is it the realizations? Maybe that's the threat. I'm not sure. I have questions, right? Don't you have questions? Like, what the hell am I talking about? Unless you already know. Good and bad aspects, mixed blessing, division, cuts both ways. Yeah, it's like a boxing match. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, public eye. Bad decisions, continuous cycles, and addictions, boys. Somebody have a match coming up, some kind of match. Somebody a boxer out there. And they have like a match in the public eye. Show off, needs to prove themselves, insecure or exhibitionist. Today is your birthday. Even though it's really not, but it's soon enough. Now is a great time. Now is the time. Stay in the now. Thank you, Spirit. Stay focused, stay present. When you see these people that are so flighty and they're like, they can't, and you're just trying to talk to them one-on-one and they're all over the place, Yeah, stay focused, stay grounded. All right, we're going to use this one. Show me what I need to see. Spirit, universe. Whoops. Okay, so I had the King of Pentacles down. Nice way to start. Four of Swords. Somebody is recovering or healing, or they did, or they need to. Somebody needs to take a rest. King of Pentacles down is stubborn, right? And greedy. They don't want to share. Either that or they're broke. One or the other. All in a nutshell. I don't know. I mean, not in a nutshell, but just, you know, broken nightmares, failures. Don't trust, sage advice, bad timing, you know. Feel like somebody's just greedy and stuck or stubborn. Something like that. Show me. Okay. Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups down, the Hierophant, 10 of Cups, and 5 of Cups reversed. 8 of Cups reversed. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, fill your own cup with this tower type energy here, with this threatening here. I do see like emotional fulfillment here, right? Because that water is flowing over and out. There's like more than enough water. It's like, you know, be emotionally happy, right? Look for the sign. I think you're going to see the signs, right? You might have to deal with it for a bit, or this is the fear or the challenge or homework or what, right? The continuous cycles that keep going. Somebody could be in the public eye. They could be a speaker. They could have a match. They could have a, you know, whatever that is. Somebody, while we're having a sit down, some sort of legalities. We have to figure things out, you know, something about that. Take your medicine. The Hierophant's in town. This could be, you know, government. It could be institutions. But in the least of it, it's about structure, order, teaching, you know, mentoring, like, you know, there's that traditional high priest vibe here. You know, this could be through the marriage or what, but I have take your medicine. Maybe that Hierophant is putting their foot down or speaking their word. I'm not sure yet. King of Wands, dead center in the reading. Yeah, it's about the happy home, right? Being content, right? But somebody is King of Pentacles down. Somebody doesn't feel secure, maybe. Show me what I need to see. 5 of Cups down. There could be like regret or guilt or shame or something that we're trying to get over. Something maybe from the past that already happened. Things were very disappointing, right? And feeling empty, trying to solve your own case, trying to make sense of it and you know, make it fair, or what's fair is fair, because I'm getting the Justice card, right? Yeah, King of Wands, dead center in the reading. This could be a father, a boss, a leader, you know, whoever that is. Dead center in the reading. Yeah, there's chaos. There's a tower. All right. Right over that. Could be the tower. King of Wands could be dealing with the tower, right? 6 of Pentacles. This is about gifts. Oh, look, the scales. This could be gifts given or received. Maybe your giftings, you know, have something for somebody, or they, you, whatever it is. I feel like it's greedy because he's helping one person and not the other, you know? Well, that's the hope, fear, challenge, and homework of it, dealing with it, with the 8 of Cups down. Something about boys, you know? Something about boys, another ace, right? Hi, everybody. I'm not doing personal readings, Mason. If you want a reading, you can contact me below. In the description is my email, and we'll make it happen, Captain, okay? Yeah, there's an opportunity coming. Somebody needs to take their medicine here. And somebody's just a big bad show off with money that, you know, it looks like they don't have. or something. I don't know what that means. The magician. Yeah. Bad timing, sage advice, broken nightmares, failures. Somebody took charge. Somebody, that's the creator, right? The one who creates. We are all magicians. Technically, we create our lives, in every aspect, whether we realize it or not. But this one here, I feel like is like taking charge, or something around the family here. There's a little magic going on. Magic's afoot with this King of Pentacles down. Haters gonna hate. Fuck them. I can't say it without saying that. It just happens every time. Very level. The Chariot. Solving your own case. Haters gonna hate. Legals, lawyers, court paperwork empty. Yeah. We're not sure if we want to continue with this or not. Somebody needs to recover, or somebody is. That's what it's about here. See, giving it a rest. Yeah, it was very whatever we're talking about here was it was very hurtful. Could have been abusive if they need to heal, right? Right now, let's look at it and be real, people. Humanity needs to heal right now, and it's in the process. It's only just begun, you know? So, in a way, this is like brilliant news, yeah? Somebody is very strong and courageous. It's telling you to stay strong. This is you, Leo, actually, now that I think of it, my crazy kitties. My crazy little kitty cats. King of Wands here, Ace of Wands, Chaos. Yeah, you're being strong through it. I feel like you're trying to give strength to others too. You know, Leos are very prideful, very independent, very strong in their beliefs. You know, I feel like you're going to be seeing signs. I don't know what kind of signs, if they're red flags or if they're signs from your ancestors or spirit, but I feel like you're going to be coming. Yeah, just, be open to receive. Not every, just be open. You'll see them. If you're spiritual at all, you'll see them. Yeah, Sagittarius here, Temperance. Yeah, this is alchemy. Oh, look, we have the Magician over here, too. Somebody's an earth angel over this trickster. Yeah, it's about patience, healing, again, ding, 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 and balancing, right? Archangel Michael is in the house. I feel it strong. Could this have been abusive? I think it's going to depend on all of your situations, on what we're talking about. Show me what I need to see. There is an opportunity coming, right? Possibly something tangible. That's nice, right? Could be a level up, could be a new job, could be, whatever that is. There's something coming. I have King of Pentacles down over here. And then I got this guy holding on to those pentacles so tight that even he has to stand on two of them to make sure they don't go anywhere. Talk about greedy. That was just like so imminent to me when I saw it. Somebody is very very greedy, very stubborn. Wow. To a point, I don't think it's like good, because it would not be coming out like this, right? Somebody is feeling much better now. They have healed after all those spells were cast in that nightmare, the nightmarish situation. It happened a while ago, right? We're healing from it now. Okay. I'm going to switch decks here. All right, so something major happened, something more than likely abusive, something or hurtful. because recovery and convalescence and rehabilitation is standing out to me. So any one of those words or all of them, I don't know, that could pertain to you. Yeah. Three of Swords. There is betrayal. Look at the guy behind him. That's, as if the three swords in his back isn't enough. Here's another shot for you. This one should kill you if the others didn't. Kind of energy. Wow, I don't like that. Something's a little too late. Somebody feels shattered. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare, whatever it is. Yggdrasil is reversed, right? Yggdrasil in the pagan world is like the tree of life. In tarot, Yggdrasil is the Nine of Pentacles, which is about abundance and more than enough, independence, possibly even. Here in the pagan world, the tree of life, or what, is more than just abundance. It's your breath, it's your spirituality, it's the spirits that watch over their farmland, watch over in battle, in their travel, in their boats. It's everything. It's life itself. It's just, the grand poobah kind of energy. Here, it's obviously, yeah. And then I have Four of Swords right next to it. Somebody is recovering. Somebody is in hardships with finances, big time, possibly, for some of you. Some of you are recovering, or somebody's recovering. Don't forget to flip and flop energies and genders. It may not be you that, when. Oh, okay. Check this out. The Ace Cups is being clarified and whatever with the Ace Cups reversed. Yep. Fill your own cup. Don't worry about there. There's no love there, right? There's no love. It's not emotionally fulfilling. This is a disaster. Something's threatening. Is this the person's energy? Is their energy a threatening, Four of Pentacles reversed? Ding, ding, ding. Look, we have that one that's holding on to it with all their might, And then here it's like letting it go. It's like leaving it behind, right? The storms are hard. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. There are mixed blessings with this nightmare, but it is about dealing with it and leaving it behind at the same time, because there's healing that needs to be done. See? Yep. Isolation. Somebody feels rejected, left out, right? And then someone I feel feels it's self-inflicted, whoever, something, they did it to themselves. I don't know. Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant. Yeah. Those are two major arcana cards right there. Yeah, that's big change. Big change. The wheel of the year is spinning. We're halfway through the year now. What are you planting to come into harvest soon? What have you harvested already? Right? As the wheel of the year, you always want to make sure something's coming, right? This is change. This is a very fortunate time for someone, right? Hierophant right next to it. Somebody could be a high priest. Somebody could be a teacher of sorts, right? Today's a good day. It's very karmatic with that, but here I feel, with the luck changing, it's good. But I do feel, somebody's a big fat show off. They're dealing with the karma, the karma of the wheel, right? I need a bunch. Let's see this. The Empress reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Yeah. There is lack of money here being shown all over the table. So I'm not sure who is having it really tough financially, but around the family. But this Empress possibly could be missing a child or their kids, even, you know, something like that. They just feel very without, very, this is a very ungracious energy. This is very, it's not good, actually, that I'm feeling. It's heartbreaking. Somebody shattered, you know, somebody sage advice, and then I have don't trust, you know. I think, if this Hierophant is teaching, with King of Pentacles down, are if they're teaching something, or if they're a priest or a guru or a shaman or mentor or what, are they preaching ethically and morally? These are questions that people need to um, recognize, even if it is in the court system, right? Is the judge a good judge, or are they actually some sort of fucking reptilian? You know? Because it's a thing. you know? If you know, you know. My higher vibrationals should know. They should be aware by now, you know? Five of Swords down. Yeah, this was a very bullyish behavior. It was very cruel and cunning. It was very sad. There was a lot of loss. Whatever we're talking about here, we're getting over it now. We're leaving it behind. We're trying to heal from it. But people are feeling the empty. They're feeling the without. They're feeling, it could be hard times with money, you know? Could be very hard times with money. Things are so flippin' expensive. It's crazy. I think most people are really feeling it, I have the Magician again. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, yeah. This King of Wands here. Dead center in the reading, whoever, male or female, right? It's all black magic, man. It's dark. It's dark. Yeah. They don't want to take charge of their life really deep down inside. It's one of those things where they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the soul work. And if they're earthbound or what, they're not gonna. So it depends. I don't have the devil energy out yet, but I feel it. 10 of Cups down with the 6 of Pentacles. There's gifts happening here, something about the public eye the family's not happy about, right? Somebody has a gift they don't like or something. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, thrills and chills, bad decisions. Somebody gambles too much. I'm getting it again with this one. Something about boys. Something was a bad choice, a bad gamble, or a bad risk. Whatever that means. They never should have done that kind of thing. What do you got, Spirit? What else? What are we on? 2, 3. When I looked at the clock just now, I saw 3335. So you might be seeing 3s, and 5s are all about change as well with that Wheel of Fortune, so you might be seeing a lot of 3s. You might be, or synchronicities of whatever. And it's good to recognize these things, the more you recognize them, be mindful of them. Oops. Here's a card that has 2 meanings in one in this deck. I will explain it in a minute, but it's Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man card. This one is the 9 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands. Yeah. Somebody freed themselves from this. Haters gonna hate. Somebody solved their own story, and that's what it's about. Yep. It was very cruel. It was very mean girl energy. It was very high school, like even younger. It was very immature. People need to, be present, realize what the hell they're doing and the time of it happening. I don't know. Somebody has the power here. There's a chariot. We're undecided. Things are moving. We don't know if we want to go forward or not, but somebody has the power. They definitely have like the upper hand. I like it. I like it. I feel like somebody's powerful with the strength card right next to it as well, Leo. This could be you. This could be you, but I do feel like it's going to be flipping and flopping. you know? Yeah, the Nine of Swords down. We're getting over the nightmare, right? We're leaving it. We're healing from it. We're accepting whatever happened, and we're moving on, right? Kind of thing. That's how you do it. I feel like people can dish it out, They don't want to take their medicine. Too bad, so sad. There's the devil. Thank you. I don't knew it. This one's reversed, and that's good. This one, this is two meanings in one as well. This is the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Again, ding, 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 ding. Yeah. You're being strong. This is about getting out of the storms, right? All of the chaos, all of the hardships, the tornadoes, bunkering down kind of thing. This is getting out of it, but it's also about dealing with it with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody has a gift, right? There's two and one. It's about the giving and receiving. What are we going to do from here? I just heard. Okay. And then I have the devil reversed. Yeah, somebody's an earth angel here, and they're breaking chains all day long. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah. Breaking addictions, breaking bad choices, and whatever. Public eye, signs everywhere. Yep. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, or you might be dealing with another Leo. I'm not really feeling Aries, but it's possible, right? Some fire sign. A lot of fire on the table, I feel like. All right. Yeah, the truth is here. What is this? Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Hermit. Somebody's a wise guide here. Somebody is a real shaman or what? Someone is a true healer, right? And the truth is here. There's a broken family dynamic. People need to flip and heal, period. They've ruined a whole dynamic because of their stupidity. They were not focused. They were not grounded. Haters gonna hate. Fuck them. The Hermit is a wise guide, see? When Merlin went into his cave way a long time ago, he was the outcast in the community, so he was kind of forced to go find somewhere to live. When he found his cave, he stayed in there most of his life, right? While he was in that cave, living alone and surviving and catching food, and he soul searched and he healed, right? He healed from it. He gained his natural abilities. People were scared of him because he had supernatural powers. It wasn't supernatural. He flippin' healed, and he was a psychic medium, and he could use, kind of like the Jedis and superheroes that are out there today. It's just that he didn't understand what it was. Anywho, by the time he grew his beard and years went by, he was a very, very wise person. Some people, I guess the story goes, aside from this, the story says that he did lose it towards the end, but I don't know a whole lot about that part of it, but I don't doubt it. I just don't know. I should look into it a little more, but that was the point I needed to make out of that one. So that's that, But this wise guide is trying to teach, especially with the Hierophant, which is another teacher card. You know, is this hermit trying to teach the Hierophant, the one who thinks they're the spiritualist? You know, whoops, which way? This way. Okay, and then we have the Lovers down on the bottom. Yeah, Lovers down is a choice, and I feel like both lovers are choosing it. Both people, both situationship. You know, on each side. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna get another deck here. I'll use this one. My green witch. I pull this out every so often. Show me a bunch. Four of Thames again. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, it's about recovery. Somebody already did. But I feel like there's a group of people in this family that need to. You know? I think that's a given anyway, to be honest. Two of Pentacles, yeah, dealing with the energies and dealing with paperwork right now. Maybe documents, you know, I's that need to be dotted, T's that need to be crossed, kind of thing. Whatever those legalities are, solving your own story, right? Then I have the Green Man reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, somebody's breaking chains. Oh, we don't have a ding ding on that. I'm sorry. I thought we did. All right. Well, we have Ten of Wands down, which is dealing with it hard. Dealing with the curses and the ancestral, the mental illnesses, right? Because narcissism, I'm assuming, is what we're talking about here, because it's everywhere on the planet, is a learned behavior. And when it's learned through generation and generation, it's a curse. That's what it's called. So I feel like people are dealing with it hard. You know, the storms are tough. The waves in the ocean are high. It is a storm, right? This person created it, I feel. Take your medicine. What you put out, you get back. That's the universal law of attraction, period. I don't feel like these people believed in karma or the universe or anything. Three of Swords again. It was betrayal. This pain happened a long time ago, right? Somebody's heart was broken out of this family. Hierophant right here, Wheel of Fortune. It's going to change. It is changing. It's imminent. The light is on this planet. Some people don't like it too fucking bad. You're the problem if you don't like it. You know what I mean? The Witch reversed. Yeah, this is the Magician card in this deck. So it would be a ding, 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 but this one's reversed. Yeah. Boy, they are crafting black magic, or they did in the past. Yeah, shattered, broken, nightmares, bad timing, don't trust around the family. Somebody could be against this person, you know? Is this a sister, brother, you know, child thing? Show me. Thank you. That's what I wanted. And I've really got a bunch now. This one and this one. Okay. We have the High Priestess down. Two of Cups, dead center in the reading. Five of Pentacles, eight of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands reversed. Ding, 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 ding. Six of Swords. Page of Wands. King of Thames reversed. The Battle Wagon, which is like the Chariot. So we got two of them. Ding, 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 ding. Page of Chalices reversed. Boy, I got a whole bunch of them. I'm just going to go back over here. We'll validate that one. Seven of Wands. Six of Wands down. Wheel of Fortune down. Ding, 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 ding. This one's down. That one's up. Eight of Wands down. Ding, 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 ding. Holy shit. Nine of Pentacles down. Yeah, somebody's very without. Somebody's on their own. I don't like what I see. They're very against this high priestess, male or female, whatever it is. But in my readings, the cards that are reversed still carry the meaning of it upright, right? Somebody knows something's going on. They don't like it very much. Haters gonna hate. Fuck them, right? Two of Cups. You love someone here, right? You love someone. You could love this narcissist or something. This father figure, maybe this boss. You care, you know. Five of Pentacles. It's very sad, but look, Five of Pentacles. The whole look at the fire going on in the background, nice and warm. Somebody's left out. You know, somebody was ostracized out of this situation. You know, they were rejected. They, you know, here's that rejected isolation card. Mm-hmm. Ding, 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 ding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people will never learn. I hate to say it. Eight of Pentacles is when you're working on your craft, working on your work. You're at work, whatever, you know? But when you work, you get good at it after a while. You do the same repetitious thing, you get really good. So you get quicker, faster, you know, things, you know, you're well-oiled machine at one point, you know. But when it's like this, they're either not working on their lessons, right? Which is the very obvious of it. But I feel like there's refusal. Mm-hmm. I think I forgot to read this because this is clarifying this. If I can pick it up. We got the Ace of Pentacles with the card that was the Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man all in one card, right? Somebody wants to free themselves and take the opportunity. Somebody already did. This was very sacrificial. Somebody took the chance and freed themselves. This is what it is. Yeah, this Gypsy. Take your medicine. Eight of Pentacles, right? That's the one. Now I add that Page of Chalices down with the King of Wands down again. Whoever this is a black witch or warlock. I don't care. They're crafting evil. They have nothing good in their heart. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. They don't like this child. Their root chakra is blocked. They don't want to reflect. They won't reflect. They won't take accountability. It's the way it is. That is the devil energy. Faux show. Yeah. Getting out of that. Having your defenses high and getting out of the storms, right? Getting out of that tornado and the chaos and all the hardships. I feel like there's a lot of hardships, right? Somebody has the power here. They're strong. They're powerful. Whatever that is, they know what they're talking about, right? Knowledge is power. Is this a smart cookie that we're talking about here? You know, we don't want this in the public eye, you know, but we have public eye here. They don't like it. Whatever this is, they hate it. These messages that this page is sending, they absolutely hate it. Too fucking bad. Haters gonna hate. Fuck them. I should name your video that. Honest to God. You know, they're dealing with it hard. This feels like the tables turned. This king of Thames fell off his throne. They're a big fat liar. They're getting caught. They're probably a pathological liar, and some of them out there lie for no damn reason. It's pathetic. You know, they're dealing with it hard. They're dealing with what they put out. Period. See, the universe responds with energy. And if you're taking your time in your life, a lot of time in your life, you know, like every time we're at Walmart, in traffic, at CVS, you know, whatever, you know, every time we're there bitching and throwing those hate spells and those hate crimes out, you know, and flipping people off, that all adds up. You know, these people need to get it together. That's what I got to say about that. which is familiar. I'm going to change it up a little bit and use an oracle here. Today is a good day. Be in the moment. Stay grounded. Your birthday month is coming. Your solar return is coming, right? Your wheel of the year, right? All right, we got stag and premonition. Some of you may be having premonitional dreams, maybe. A lot of people are dreaming right now more than ever. And I never dream, and I'm starting to dream. I'm starting to remember, things here and there, I love dreaming. All right. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. I have chosen to cross your path to assist you in your quest to hunt down and know your own spiritual strengths and insights. You have been given a great gift of second sight passed down through your ancestral line, and it is time to reawaken those gifts. Hold on. Where am I? Of intuition and sensitivity. I'm going to open my blinds a little bit so I can see better. Here. Okay. Okay. Time to stand tall and be seen, for you have hidden any premonitions that you have had since you were quite young, for fear of being rejected or thought of weird or crazy. I've been seeing spirit and ghosts, whatever. I saw my ancestors visit me. I don't know if I was 3 or 4 years old. I saw spirit so often that my parents were, no, it's your imagination. And that's where it started, you know? So I had to come back into it in my later life. And I think that's kind of what we may be talking about with some of you. All right. So, with age comes wisdom, and your majestic spirit, along with mine, will fuse together as we walk between the worlds of magic and the mundane. When you acknowledge your supernatural abilities, you will be more able to rise to the challenges presented. Stag magic will determine whether the feelings, signs, and visions you are getting are foreboding or favorable. And trusting your instincts is a sure-footed way to mastering that feeling or hunch that should not be ignored. Side note, remain calm in difficult situations. Yeah. Threatening situations. Trust your intuition. You can face any challenge or problem. Choose peace and kindness. A new love surrounds you, and don't ignore the signs. That sounds like you should heed that message, right? I'll give you a hidden realms here. This one does take reversals. So, hi, everybody. Hi. Show me. My crazy cats. First one on the table, the Desert Prince. Number 19, for those who care. It's about survival and false promises. Yeah, somebody's having it hard here. It's survival, you know? Somebody's really like in poverty or something like that is being represented. It's survival mode, man. Dog eat dog world. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. When you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. The plant life that exists in the desert environment is well defended and tough, and succulents, even though it gets little or no water, and succulent, even though it gets little or no water. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. Be tough, have courage, and dare to dream no matter the circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but not only will you survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you'll succeed. Dry spells are also a true test of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what it is most precious. Wait, I can't read today. I swear to God, people do not want me to get this message out or something. There's something with that throat chakra. Expect nothing less than what is in your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest. Very nice. It's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be, times are changing. Something is divinely timed here coming soon, right? Usually my readings cover a couple few weeks, right? So this something divinely timed is happening, right? That's good. It's about fate, because once something happens, then we can create our own destiny. See? All right, we'll switch it up a little. I'll give you a few of these, and then I'll give you a rune, and we'll close this out. Show me. It's from my crazy cats. Yeah, another tower. It's a biggie. This is a biggie. Third eye. Something's being represented with the eye. 4 of spades. Yeah, cool. Okay, well, yeah, there was a lot of misfortune, dire misfortune in the past, but with this Ace of Pentacles, it's being averted. Somebody averted something threatening, something bad, something wicked. The pig is a phenomenal omen of luck, and it increases the value of the unlucky cards. And somebody's taken some great interest in something, Is there some obsessions or, I don't know, something about that. Something about the third eye, though, using it. Okay. King of Spades. Yeah, a single person. This is like whoever is single out there, right? This is fulfillment of your highest aims, right? So that's cool for the singles. Here was that tower card, that second one, right? Yeah, the book of knowledge, looking things up, investigating, researching. Somebody here is a smart cookie. Children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. That's nice. Queen of Diamonds. There's like good relationships with the kiddos, your kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, whoever they may be. Well, this is a big thing here. But the kids are hopefully okay. It's always the kids that get hurt the most. Stone of Oban. That's a pretty big stone. Look at the tree growing out of a rock. You just noticed that. Somebody is powerful here. Somebody, yeah, okay. Anywho, do not forget the importance of the company you keep. Friendship is a warm fire to stoke. Its comfort we reap. Yeah. Be present with your relationships, because the family dynamic has gone awry. And this is like a huge lesson to be present and to not take it for advantage, maybe, or what. So the little things in life are the most important. Be grateful, for the little things. It's important. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. There's more than likely somebody out there that needs to hear these messages as well. And that's exactly how we can build the community up, right? Share them, like them, commenting, it all helps, especially when I'm off live, because when I'm on live, it disappears when I shut it off. Children stare at you when you're walking down the street of New York City. So does everyone else, for that matter. Victor, are you a starseed? Do you have an extremely high energy, Because usually when people are watching you from afar, it's because they sense it. They don't know they're sensing it. You ever go to an airport and feel like somebody's looking at you and you turn around and they are? There's that invisible thing there, you know? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They do to me too. Being chosen is not an easy road. And when I meet other chosen, whether it's online or what, my first thing is, I'm sorry, because we go through. It's not, and it's to be chosen is not for the faint of heart. Let's just say that. We'll just say that. Anywho, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, everybody. I'll be back soon with your next messages. Ciao.